Alright. Cool. Should be good to go. So, with that being said, we have done a little bit of progress when it comes to some of our creatures. We purified Altaria. So Altaria is now totally pure, no longer shadow, which is pretty cool. It did get Dragon Breath, which would be really nice, especially when we actually had to face off against certain dragons. It also got Heal Bell, Solar Beam, which is a really odd pick, but I'm not complaining. So I think this may be what I roll with for now. I'm not too sure about Ursing right now. Ursing? So we're going to have to hold off on that. So, anyway, with that being said, let's continue to the Let's Play. So, if I remember correctly, we left off at a perfect time because it just kind of segues where we actually have to go. So, we're going to head down. We're just going to go around. Let's do it. I don't... No, we actually... Yeah, we have some healing stuff too, so we should be fine on that. We should be fine on that accord. I mean, actually, is there anything I actually want to just give to people right now? Because it actually might not be a bad idea. So, let's give... I mean, Deez already has healing, so we're going to give it to Amphros for leftovers. I don't think I have a mag... Oh, we have a rare candy. We don't need to use it again. We're going to give him, We'll give it to Amphros as well. PP up not really needed to be used. So I think we're actually good right now. We're fine. All right, so let's continue going forward here, shall we? Okay. So if I remember correctly, at this point we're basically trying to stop XD from actually being shadowed or whatever it's called. This is a proper research facility, sweetie. A little like you guys, you shouldn't be in here. I still love this music. It's still so good. Ding. Crobat in a Survivor. So, I mean, this is actually kind of cool because we get to actually test out Altaria. We still have an Edgelord out, which I guess is fine. I mean, I'd rather probably want to have something like Ampharos out, but I think we're going to be able to be okay just right now. Yeah, so we'll just do 1-1. If I really need to, I can always see about doing a different kind of subtle change, maybe. Yeah, either way, it could work. Alright, so as long as this makes content, it might be an easy out. Oh, let's go Edgelord. Let's go Edgelord. Let's go. Chimecho. Oh. I mean, honestly, Edgelord can easily take him out just using a single bite. So with any luck, this can actually paralyze. So that's actually what we're making. There's my boy. Casey, dude, it's great to see you. Hope you are doing well, man. How are you doing, dude? Anything new going on? I'm gonna keep... Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, we're definitely... we're not winning to the degree of last night's stream where we just, totally owned gambling. And also the fact, we just, got super lucky with, that one attack. But, no, we're doing great, man. Are you winning, son? Are you winning? Ooh, yeah, we're actually off to a great start. Did he even get hit by himself on that one? So that's actually pretty good. So this should take our time, Neko. No, take your time on that one. Playing Rust, not sure if I'm doing... I mean, so what is Rust? I've been seeing a lot of people actually play it, but I've actually never dabbled too much myself. But is it a survival game, or what type of game is it, dude? It has Intimidate? I mean, it's not that intimidating, to be honestly. I mean, it doesn't look super good, but it's not that intimidating. Ooh, Crobat is actually paralyzed this time. Let's go. All right. So I mean, we could do Aerial Ace on Masquerain, and then we can just simply have Edgelord hopefully hit it with Fire Blast. Please don't miss. Ooh, so good. Let's go. It's open world survival PvP PvE. Pretty basic but expansive. I mean, it seems pretty interesting. But I mean, the whole player versus player, player versus everyone, that actually seems kind of interesting. I might check it out. Unfortunately, not for a little bit of time, just because I did get a few new games in that kind of have my attention as well. Bravely Default 2 just came in the mail today, which I'm pretty excited about playing. I also got Persona 5 Strikers in the in the works as well, and that game is it is super good. It's a really well polished Samurai Warriors game. So I'm actually having a great time with it. Plus, of course, we have this wonderful blast from the past. So there's a lot on the Metallic Gender. So, but I mean, Just too much games, just not enough time to actually play them, you know? Like, why is sleep a thing? Why does sleep actually have to be a thing? The little noodle will open up a private server. Oh, you mean noodle music? Interesting. So let me give it a chance. Dude, that sounds good. Hopefully it's a good server for you, dude. Yo, that's cool, bro. Welcome to the stream, man. You were kidding. Welcome, dude. Hope you are doing well, man. How are you, dude? It's been a little bit of time since I've seen you in this chat. How are you doing, my dude? That is awesome. I might have to look in next time you guys are streaming it, because I do see like sometimes you guys do like co-streams. I'll definitely see if I can jump in, spam a few Uncle Iroh quotes, TTS stuff like that, and just go from there. Doing well just at work. Dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. Unfortunately, today is the end of my weekend, and I'm really, really sad because I messaged one of my coworkers. I'm like, hey, so this person, if I remember correctly, is out tomorrow, so I have to come in and slide a little bit, right? They're like, yeah, but another person's also out. So I'm like, oh, okay, so we're fucked. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully work is going hopefully work is going well for you, my dude. Hopefully work is going well though. Okay, let's keep going. Dude, Uncle Iroh is so good. So good. Like, I am really excited the fact that they're gonna start making more Avatar like content like in that universe. Because, like, if any series deserves to keep on going after Korra, even, like, it's definitely that series for sure. I actually want to switch out Edgelord with Ampharos. Altaria is actually at 39, so there's really no need to keep it up to that point, so we're going to do this as well. Casey, thank you so much for the alert, dude. Definitely appreciate that. Yo, it's Go To Potato. Dude, welcome, man. Great to see you. How are you doing, dude? Did you end up playing Strikers after your stream, by the way? Works from that. Busy. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I mean, at least with it being busy, it goes by faster typically, right? We can generate even bigger waves this way. Isn't it great? Sleepy dude. Did not, sadly. I mean, there's always next time, man. There's always next time. I believe in you, man. I believe in you, Potato. We got good waves going again today. From the island, it keeps all the other ways away. Isolate is just how we want to stay. This dude is just simply rapping. Like, we got good waves going again today. From the island, it keeps going other ways away. And it's other so isolated is how we wanted it to stay. They're just rhyming at this point. Now when you work 12.5, oof, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you work 40? Like, is that like your normal schedule, or do you work? Are you working overtime? That's a pretty long schedule, dude. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you like work like 12, like, you know, 3 12 hours, like 3 12 and a half, 4 12 and a half hours just for your week. No, that's not too bad. I mean, you get the extra day off, right? A whirlpool is created when water currents collide. Try it when you're taking a bath. It's 2021. I haven't taken a bath in like 15 years. It's like all about showers these days, dude. What is this? We don't get to see many kids here. Are you a child of one of the research people? We're responsible for keeping the Citadel Dark Isle ringed with vicious waves. Thanks to this place, it's not easy for the ships to approach Citadel Island. I work 3 days a week, then I get a 4-hour bonus. I only work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, that's actually kind of cool, man. Like, honestly, I really want to see about reaching out to my my employer to be like, yo, can we talk about my 5 8-hour shifts? Let's change it. Let's just do 4 10s. How does that sound? Because honestly, I feel like 4 10s would be really cool. Because again, that just extra day off is so good. Yo, ATM dude, welcome to the stream, man. Great to see you. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are enjoying Bravely Default 2, by the way, man. We researchers are honored and happy to be serving Master Grievel. Our researching funding is more than generous, and it's incredible fun to create giant waves. I mean, I'd imagine so. It's gotta be really fun just to be able to make waves all day. Is there anything over here really quick first? Yeah, trainer, actually. Let's go. The job of the research people is to conduct research, but that's not our job. To terrify people into the pits of despair through battling. That is our purpose. With that clear vision, we are not about to lose. You're about to lose, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. You're about to go down, man. Grayson? Yeah, you're definitely going down with a name like that, Grayson. Let's go. So we have Absol and Ninjas. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Because I can have, then again, Ampharos is not going to be good against Absol because it's a pure dart. Alright, so Ash Blossom, you're just going to use Psychic and Ninjask, and we're going to have Thunder Punch on Absol. With any luck, we can get like a one-hit crit and just take it down. But aside from that, I'm not even too sure what we're going to do right now. So let's see what we got. Oh, I thought it'd be super effective. I mean, it doesn't even matter it wasn't super effective. It still is a one-hit KO. Let's go. This is why Ash Blossom's just so good. Oh, Ampharos is at 37. No moves. That's all right. Sand Slash. Noise. I want to say... Oh, it's not a Shadow Pokemon? Okay, so they're both going with double Sword Dance, which is not a bad thing inherently because I can actually just, like, go for it from there. Bravely is so good, bro. Dude, I mean, I was watching Leonhardt. Like, I popped into Leonhardt's stream a little bit, just watch him play a little bit, and it seems pretty good, dude. Not gonna lie. It definitely gives me like some Final Fantasy Tactics kind of like vibe in terms of the aesthetic. So I'm actually pretty down to play, dude. Like, I'm definitely looking into it as well because, again, turn-based RPGs, especially JRPGs, such a good way to go. All wild. Okay. Everything is using Swords Dance. I am totally fine with that. Bravely is what Final Fantasy would have been if they didn't go action RPG instead. It's got some of the most unique battle systems. Interesting, dude. I mean, I can't wait to look at it for sure, dude. I mean, it does look pretty interesting. I'm also looking... I still haven't picked it up yet, but I'm also probably going to do a little more looking into the game Octopath Traveler? Because, like, I was watching somebody do a video on it, and the whole fact, like, the whole, like, presentation of it looks really interesting. It's like 2D, but 3D at the same time, especially, like, with the environment. So I definitely have to look into that game as well. Octopath is so good. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Octopath. It's very good, but the story doesn't have a story together. So it's like individual stories, kind of like what we're doing with, like, Dragon Quest right now. Yo, Mundle Gaming, dude, welcome to the stream, man. Great to see you as always. How are you doing, my dude? Very good. But I mean, if it's in multiple shorter, like, you know, its own stories, I'm assuming it's going to be a rather long game at that point, right? Yes, you can choose a different playthrough essentially every time. Ooh. I mean, it actually does seem pretty interesting. They travel together, but they don't interact. So they have, like, their own agendas, but they're kind of like a collective group sort of thing. I mean, interesting. You don't really see many games. That's actually kind of cool. You don't really see that happen too many these days in, like, RPGs. Like, I know, like, didn't Final Fantasy 15 kind of have something similar to that, where it was like, but it was like DLC or something like that? We're right in the middle of putting the finishing touches on our Shadow Pokemon plan. We don't need your meddling. Oh, you absolutely need my meddling. It's very unique. I mean, it looks very unique of itself, and I've heard, like, I've had some of my coworkers be like, dude, you gotta play this game. You just gotta play this game. But I'm like, but, dude, I'm still indecisive. I want to play Persona 5. It's like, you gotta play them. You just gotta. I think I was waiting for, like, a sale or something for Octopath Traveler, because I think for, like, the longest time I was just chilling at 60 bucks. Because, again, you gotta love Switch tax. You just gotta love Switch tax. But I believe it's on Steam now. Have you tried the Project Triangle demo yet? I have not. I have not, but, I mean, I can always fire it up later tonight, maybe. How long is the demo, ATM? How long is that demo? Alright, let's go with Ampharos with Body Slam. I think at this point, I should probably focus on taking one at a time really quickly and just get that over with. So, I could switch this around maybe. Because Ash Blossom hits pretty hard. Facade? Facade? I don't even know how to say that. Facade? Alright, so this should be able to take it out. Ooh, here we go. The team is popping off tonight. 1 to 5 hours, depending on how long you want to play the battles. Interesting. So, do you have a lot of control in terms of battles in that game? Because, as far as I can remember from the trailer, I remember, like, it seems like you're, like, everything you do is kind of, like, balanced in, like, 3 different things. The Spirit successor to Final Fantasy Tactics. Interesting. Is Square behind it as well? Like, is good old Square Enix behind it as well? I'm surprised we haven't found a shot, like a single shadow. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna try to capture this guy. I think what I'll do, we'll use Confusion on Kangaskhan, and so Claydon is gonna be weak to grass that I have in my party. Because unfortunately, I don't have a water type with me. I need a water type, guys. By the way, for those who did check out the information today that dropped about Pokemon, the Pokemon Gen 4 remakes and Pokemon Arceus Legends, what are you guys' overall thoughts? Located knowing that the Pokemon 4 generates being on the Switch, and in my opinion, on the Switch is that controllers felt cheap and nasty to me, and that's why I'm not going to get it, and just one of the big time that I cannot play Pokemon. I mean, that's fair, dude. Again, the Joy-Cons on the Switch, at least from my experience, have been pretty rough, for real. That's why everything I play on the entire Switch is with the Pro Controller. But no, I feel you, man. Like, my Joy-Cons drift really bad. Like, it's really annoying, unfortunately. Circus, welcome to the stream, dude. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, man. I think it might just be the principal ATM, because, I mean, the Joy-Cons are still having problems from what I'm hearing about, and the Switch has been out for, like, what, 3 or 4 years now? I mean, that's why I pretty much only exclusively play my Switch on the Pro Controller. But again, $60 for it was still kind of a rough. It feels super rough. Hope you're doing well, Circus. It's always good to see you. You can fix the drift. It's just on the inside of the controller. Believe it or not, dude, yeah, initially we actually thought that was actually the case, and we actually did go through some of the tutorials on how to fix it from the dirt, like, you know, inside the Joy-Con. But unfortunately, it's still doing it. Like, it's not doing it nearly as bad, but it's still happening, unfortunately. So I might actually just, you know, send it in and be able to get those taken care of. It's just kind of annoying that we have to do that, you know? Hopefully this doesn't take out Kangaskhan. Hopefully we cannot. Hopefully this doesn't take him down. Okay, Claydol is down too, so I'm actually okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. But I don't know, like, I might send in my Joy-Cons, but again, it just comes to the point where I just don't even use it. What else is supposed to be on? I mean, that's true, because like, didn't they confirm saying that the Nintendo 3DS is no longer getting support? Like, they're done making games for the 3DS, right? Oh, it's a twofer. We have 2 Shadow Pokemon for the price of 1. All right. Interesting. Pro Controllers always sell it anyways. I don't use my Joy-Cons either. I mean, aren't you playing it on a... don't you have a Switch Lite too? But you don't even use the Joy-Cons for them? But I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for sure. Because, like, again, the Pro Controller does handle pretty well. It definitely feels... I don't know, like, the buttons are really big. I will say that. I don't think Feint Attack will take down Bayonet. So I think we should be okay. I think we'll be okay. They still work out like a charm. I mean, that's good to hear, dude. That's definitely good to hear. I don't know if, like, with the Switch Lite at the later models gotten any better, but it's like, I know my wife's Teal one has, like, slight drift, but it's not nearly as bad as mine. Like, you can still easily play your Switch just fine. But I don't know. We also, do you guys think they're actually be doing a Switch Pro at some point in the year? So I know that's also something that people have been, like, you know, talking about as well. Okay, so stop. Okay, good. We're good. Shadow Hold. So we just can't escape now? That's fine. Yeah, Ash Blossom can't escape now. That's totally fine. Ash Blossom can just totally wreck these guys and do what they really wanted to. Alright, so doubt it with the tech being on the shortage. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Again, like, I mean, I totally understand where you're coming from, though, with, like, the Switch just being an issue for sure. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully, I mean, if you had to do changing your mind, you know, the option is always going to be there. Obviously, Switches are still being produced and never having any stock issues. But I totally get you. And again, come on, why am I always missing this? Again, the Pro Controller is definitely an option as well. But again, we'll have to see how well the remakes, you know, held up as well. Hopefully, they are much better done than the Sword and Shield. I attacked Secret Power on Bayonet on purpose just so I could not do any damage, really. Okay, so Kangaskhan should be captured with this one easily. And I can just call out Bees at this point. But the biggest one I have a lot of questions on is Legends Arceus. It's like, I think there's just a lot of things that look really interesting about it. Like the Oshawott, Owlette and Cyndaquil, like, are those your starters that you can actually choose for the game? If that's the case, I might have to represent Johto and go with Cyndaquil. But then again, I mean, Owlette is also a good choice as well, but I'm not even 100% sure if, like, those are actually the starters. I haven't stopped thinking about it since they showed it. I mean, dude, it looks really, really interesting. Plus, I heard the charge docks marks the screen. Are you talking like a cut or something like that? Because fortunately, I haven't had that problem yet, but I do remember seeing some people did talk about how the like the very first models and stuff like that were actually getting like slight cuts. But that's why I even have like a screen protector on mine. I haven't had any issues. Come on, let's get King. Just go. Yes, let's go. Woo! Awesome, let's go. But that also makes me think about it. Like, are they going to start releasing like new special edition Nintendo Switches just for Pokemon Gen 4 25th anniversary? Because I can imagine they'd still be pretty cool. So I can't believe the Switch is going to hit 85 million. I mean, that is still pretty insane. But like, let's be real here. I think Animal Crossing with the whole pandemic may have helped boost those numbers. It's like, didn't the Switch just really start taking off during that time as well? Just because, you know, you're going to be inside, might as well play Animal Crossing. But I really need to go back to Animal Crossing. I haven't played my island in forever. I'm actually just tempted. Like, I'm kind of tempted just to restart my entire island. I think it might be kind of fun to do. Might look into other controller options. But dude, I mean, definitely go for it. Again, I really do like the Pro Controller. I would totally recommend playing with this. Another decent controller option you can do that's actually cheaper is you can actually buy the GameCube Switch controller for Smash Bros. And I believe it's pretty much like compatible with nearly every game. But I could be wrong. But again, that's actually like 20 or so bucks, and it handles pretty well too. Besides, who doesn't like the GameCube controller? I love this thing. But if you do end up picking up Moldog, definitely let me know what your thoughts on it when they do drop, if you do pick it up. Because honestly, I'm pretty hyped for Gen 4. Because like, I played Diamond and Pearl, they were all right. Platinum was much better. But I can't wait to see what they do, because again, every remake of a Pokemon generation has been phenomenal. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I loved Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So hopefully with the Gen 4 remakes, it's going to be slapping. Oh, dude, the GameCube controller just handles and feels super well. It's one of my favorite controllers by far. Like, I really like the Xbox 360 controller as well. The GameCube controller is really good. And I've really, just gotten super used to playing the PS4 controller, because honestly, PS4 is like my main console for this generation. Switch is definitely the second one. My hype for Gen 4 is through the roof. They're going to be great. I mean, yeah, dude, it's got to be November. It's got to be November, maybe early December, because, like, again, nearly all of the Pokemon releases have been, like, in November, December, which is fine with me, because it gives me plenty of time to get caught up on my backlog. And honestly, maybe Metallic will actually go through and play Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, or Pearl again. Just to be able to kind of, like, get, like, a good familiarity, like, what Sinnoh is like, and then also how the remakes stack up to it. Maybe even later due to COVID. I mean, it could be. Yeah, it definitely could be. A lot of things have been shifted due to COVID. However, I think due to the situation that they may have already factored in the whole pandemic, but also like how the vaccines are also being rolled out more or less consistently, you never know. But we'll see what happens for sure. Maybe that's why they kind of like left the release dates ambiguous, to kind of be able to like kind of like go with that. Game Freak has been pretty good with no delays so far, but yeah, exactly. We shall see. 2020 and 2021 and 2019 a little bit have taught us that anything is possible to happen. I think they should delay Legends if it's not too... Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with you, man. Like, I know they constantly kind of like were delaying Breath of the Wild, but again, it just paid off for sure. So if they need to like delay Legends, I'm totally fine with that. Especially because it does look, I believe you said it before, ambitious. Oh, Mirror B has appeared. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Oh, we got 3 Hyper Potions. I'm going to change into my white lab alpha, so don't commit, promise me, okay? Yeah, fine, that's fine. One of the things I do kind of like about this game, though, is that whenever you open up a chest, you don't just find one item, you find multiple. Mirror B. Yo, Mirror B is definitely an interesting person, this entire, like, universe for the whole war region, and I don't know, like, they're also kind of a meme, too, at this point, too. At least I believe so. What is my favorite Pokemon? Great question. I also have email. As you can tell, like, on my avatar to the left, Dunsparce is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I'm also a huge fan of Tyranitar, Politoed. There's so many Pokemon out there, like, it's hard to think about. But I mean, recently, Owlette is pretty dope. So, if I had to choose one singular Pokemon, it's gotta be Dunsparce. What's your favorite Pokemon, dude? We got another one? Dear Metal, hello. This is my first email. I am sorry that I sent it as an empty message by mistake. I also apologize for the misspellings. I'm embarrassed by these mistakes, and... W? The email text is cut off. I love it. Minus Houndoom. Dude, that's actually pretty awesome. So one of the cool, interesting things with this game is that we have to have a very limited Pokemon pool. But yeah, we're actually using a Houndoom. So, yo, dude, that is actually awesome that it's one of your favorite Pokemon. We're actually using it. Ash Blossom will always be my very favorite Pokemon. Yo, Ash Blossom is doing phenomenal. Ash Blossom is definitely holding up the champ for sure. Very cool. Appreciate you, Dow School, bro. All right, so it's too hot to approach, so I guess I can't get that right now. I'm assuming something may happen to the lava here. What else is around here? Oh! Huh. Alright. I guess we kind of figured out the answer to some puzzles, so I guess that's cool. We're gonna be a block mover today. I can totally respect that. That's something I've very been ambitious towards my development goals. So let's just put some blocks. Wait, what? That's not how this works. But all right, fine. I don't even care. That's not how it works. But let's go. Let's go. Favorite type tie is fighting with grass. Ooh, interesting. That is fighting in grass are actually pretty cool. Like I think for me, I'm a fan of water Pokemon for sure, but I also do like dragons as well. Like I think one of my favorite type combination is water and ground, just because it's impervious to thunder types, which is really, or electric types, which is really cool. So for those who need to know, do I like Mudkips? Yes, I do. All right, I think we can figure this out as well. Dragon, dude, Dragon Ghost is super cool too. Like, oh, dude. Like, imagine in the Gen 4 remakes, we get the Giratina episode. Imagine how well that's going to look on the Nintendo Switch. Because, like, if you guys remember playing, like, Pokemon Platinum, like, that whole Giratina episode, that was actually pretty cool. Pokemon Xenoverse is super high. I still need to check it out, ATM. I still need to check it out. But again, I'm trying. I got Bravely Default. Pokemon Xenoverse will definitely... It's definitely my radar. I definitely need some time to look into it as well. There are boss battles with multiple HP bars. Ooh, that seems pretty interesting. Pokemon Xenoverse. So, that's cool, bro. What Pokemon Xenoverse is, it was a Pokemon fan-made game in Pokemon, so it's a Pokemon fan game made with RPG Maker that recently got an English translation because it was initially created, I believe in Italy. And apparently, it's super good. Like, I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks really good, and it also apparently is, like, really, really good. And it's also kind of difficult, so it definitely could be a really good Pokemon game to check out. Even though it's a fan game, it's still pretty cool. Where is the last one? Oh, there's a... Okay, I see what we gotta do. There's an elevator I gotta take. So, let's go that way. I mean, and that's actually a good thing, too, because a lot of times, Pokemon games really inherently are not difficult. You're hanging in this tough magma hot heat. Thought I was gonna melt waiting. Like, I think the most challenging thing I've done in a very long time in terms of Pokemon was beating Pokemon Crystal with just a one Dunsparce. But it was also one of the most fun I've ever had because I really had to think, like, outside of the box. It was super cool. Got it written down for when I get home. Yo, dude, awesome, man. Definitely let me know what you think about that, dude, as well. Because, again, I've heard so many good things. Attention, duelists. Thank you so much for popping by. Of course, hey, teacher, of course, man. How did your stream go, by the way, dude? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stay in the entire time. But dude, it looked like you were, you know, definitely popping off and having a lot of good times. You were playing Kakarot, right? Which is still a game that is on my radar because, again, I definitely need to get back into playing some Dragon Ball Z stuff because, again, Vegeta declares it. Oh man, that almost worked. That almost worked, but the T was cut off. I thought we were so good with copy and paste. But yeah, go check out the Sand Teacher. If you guys want some really cool Dragon Balls, like, you know, Dragon Ball gaming content, they are really good, and they definitely know what they're doing. Like, I think they're actually almost close to completing 100% of Kakarot. Let's see. So let's get rid of Ninetales first. And also, while I'm at it as well, if I can do this, because again, typing is hard for me. Also, go check out Das Cool Bro too. Like, again, like I've been able to like jump in and see some of their Jackbox streams, and they seem, and again, they're really fun, really cool, and honestly, he's just a chill bro. He was also playing Stardew Valley. I need to go back to Stardew Valley too. Stardew Valley is so good. Dude, Dunsparce needs an evolution. Yo, ATM. Quick question. Does Xenoverse give Dunsparce an evolution? So I know there's another fan game called Pokemon Uranium where he got one, but what about Xenoverse? What about Xenoverse? Yeah, of course, Squirrel. Of course, dude. Again, you're such an awesome person, dude. We definitely gotta give you a shout out, man. Thank you, man. And also, did I spell it right? Yeah, go check out Go2 Potato as well. They are super chill, super hype, and again, they have a lot of great taste in gaming. Same with that Schoolbro and Saiyan Teacher. I never heard I need to play so-and-so. Jeez. Dude, but it's so true. Like, again, if I could, then I would dedicate a lot of time to just doing some gaming, but unfortunately I can't because financial obligations are a thing and I have to work a 40-hour job to be able to sustain said obligations. But I would, again, I know I say that a lot, but it's so true. Like, it's really hard. But also go check out ATM. ATM was great. Like, he was streaming Hollow Knights when I was kind of like going through my Hollow Knight sessions, and having him show me the Pantheons, I'm like, shit. I mean, I'm complaining about like some of the things I have to do, but dude, you have to do all this. There's 167 hours in a work. There's only 40. That is true. That is true. But I mean, also you gotta consider the fact that like you always try to shoot for like 7 hours of sleep, so that's also gonna take out 49 hours in that week. I also try to work out an hour to an hour and a half, so that's also gonna take about 7 to what 10.5 hours in a work week. There's just like so many things I need to do like in a time frame as well. Plus you have to like do things like, you know, running errands and all that stuff. Oh, thank you so much for the Canadian Teacher. I do appreciate that. But yeah, we do have a Discord going on. If you guys want to join the Discord, definitely go for it. We have a lot of great discussions and topics when it comes with gaming as a whole. We would love to have you a part of it. Jedi, dude, welcome back. It's great to see you. Hope you were doing well. It's been a while, I believe. I believe the last time I remember seeing you was like in our Doki Doki streams. It says no spoilers, but they're clear game spoilers on screen. I've been robbed. Jedi, I am so sorry. I mean, no spoilers for me. You know, no, not for me. This is a 16-year-old game almost at this point. I haven't beaten it yet though, so I think we're okay. Check out Nightbot over at twitch.tv/Nightbot. 18. That's hilarious. Jedi, I am sorry, but I'm glad to see you, man. Hope you're doing well and staying safe during these times. Yo, Dragon Death, welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you. I mean, if it really comes down to it, Jedi, I could totally take down the whole null spoiler things from the stream thing just so I fucking lost Magma. Alright, that's fine. I feel like that's karma biting me for doing this, but that's okay. Good to see you, dude. I appreciate you, Dragon. Hope you're doing well, man. But actually, Magmar wasn't even a Shadow Pokemon, so we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna have Ursaring Lick Pinsir. Why not? And we'll do Thunder Punch should not take him out, right? Yeah, it should take him out. That's how I'm testing the Shadow Command on Nightbot. I mean, ATM. So I cannot forget the fact that ATM actually still gave Nightbot a tier 1 sub. Like, if you look at Nightbot in the chat, he has a tier 1 sub. Because ATM's like, yo, let's do something hilarious. So, I mean, I feel like I can't be mad at that point. It's amazing. Alright, let's try to capture this pincer. Again, I do want to try to capture as many Shadow Pokemon as I can so I can save myself some, like, you know, after battle work, but it's all good. I've never seen somebody deliberately try to give Nightbot a gift, but again, Nightbot just sits there and does the work, so ATM, I appreciate you giving Nightbot just a little bit of something as like a reward. So close. You got Nightbot the poster, you went onto the sub Nightbot. Exactly. So I guess Nightbot is also promoting the the sub badges too and stuff like that. Why not? Okay, so yeah, I don't think I like if I can find a magnet, I would definitely prefer to have that switched over than leftovers, personally. But that's just me. ATM has been falling for 1 year in 3 weeks. That is insane. Again, I've only been streaming for about 1 year and like about a week or two. So considering the fact that ATM's falling down, like he's pretty much been following the entire channel. Maldung has been following for only 1 month. It seems like, yeah, dude, it definitely seems way longer, man. Definitely seems way longer. But again, I just appreciate you guys just always coming back for, you know, content like this. I greatly appreciate that. It makes me feel like the personality and the person that I am actually is relatively decently entertaining. Huh, it didn't work for Dragon Death. You might want to try it now, Dragon Death, just because sometimes there's a little bit of delay, you know? Like, I think if people do the same command really, like, within a quick amount of time frame, it won't work. Yeah, there you go. 3 weeks and 4... Wow. Again, like, everybody who does it, I feel like it's been way longer. There are two types of people. Those who will use no stat effect moves and power through, those who know what they're actually doing. That is true. I feel like with the majority of the Pokemon games, I will especially like use stat reduction and also just like status conditions. If I'm trying to like, you know, capture a certain Pokemon or something like that, or if I'm like just getting destroyed. But for the most part, you can just power through easily. Jet has been falling for 3 months and 1 week. Dang, that feels like interesting. 3 months. So that was back in, that would be November. So yeah, that was around the Doki Doki time. Because I believe we did the Doki Doki Literature Club stream at the last week of November. Circus maybe do it, it's gonna unfollow. Yo, dude, you've been saying that for months. Like, you've been saying that for months, or I'm sorry, weeks, and you've also been saying scam for weeks, man. So, I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. The only stat we care about is reducing the... I mean, it's a win condition. It's definitely a win condition. I can't say it's the most viable one, but it's definitely something we could do. Totally. But again, that's why like some of the things I do have like are Thunder Wave, just so I can like, you know, paralyze them and try to capture. But also like doing something like, you know, using Thunder Wave plus like Headbutt is actually a really cheeky strategy because they can't do anything. Gonna be laying down, but I want to say, all right, Dragon Death, dude, sounds good. Definitely rest up, man. Thank you so much for dropping by, dude. I greatly appreciate you, man. I'll be the first to say this is the biggest scam streamer I've ever been involved in. Yo. I mean, and that's saying something. Like, I think I built up quite a reputation for that as well. It's like, I know you're definitely a mod for a few other, like, you know, for Leonhardt as well. But, dude, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Are going to be streaming tomorrow? Unfortunately, no. Saturdays, for the time being right now, are going to be like a no stream day. Just because, again, I stream out of the laundry room, so people need to do laundry, you know? And I work from home, so 8 hours a week, you know, for 5 days. So there's really not much I like to really do like that. Maybe if I do eventually get my own location, maybe, like my own house, but that involves a mortgage, which I don't know if now's a good time to buy into it, you know? I don't think I arrived for Doki Doki. Interesting. Because I remember, I did a Doki Doki Literature Club stream back in November, so, but it might have been something else. Trying to think, what was I streaming back in November? It might have been Hollow Knight, but I'm not too sure. Oh, wow, there was actually one of these things for a while. Sounds like a Twitch house is neat. Yo, like, if I ever do get my own location, I'm definitely gonna have like a little studio session where I can do all my streaming, all my music composition, everything. Because again, I barely have any room like right now, as you can tell. Like, it's pretty cramped and it does not feel PogChamp. Ooh, there's even a PC over here too. You look cute, but you're also brave and bold to come to a place like this. It would be a shame to beat someone like you, but this is a good chance to score some points with Master Greevil. I remember making a comment about your name being really close to Metallica because the C was really close to the... Yeah, dude, you're not the only one who made that like assumption. And that's why I actually decided to capitalize the A to kind of like make it seem like it's 2 words, because Twitch does not allow you to do spaces, unfortunately. I thought about doing an underscore between Metallic and Aerox, but I'm just like, no, it's fine, it's fine. But I usually just go by Metallic these days anyway, and it works perfectly fine. Is Stantler dark too, or is it just normal? So if this doesn't work, then we'll get our answer. But Ampharos is going to use Thunder Punch on Stantler. Okay, so it's just normal time. Okay, cool. Like, I can never really tell with Stantler. It's like one of those Pokemon that I kind of like group it together with Girafarig? Because Girafarig is Psychic Dark. I just called him Metals. Might have followed for Hollow Knight. Yeah, it might have been for Hollow Knight, because I know we were definitely doing Hollow Knight for quite some time. Just because I really was like, taking my time and exploring it, but it was a really good game. I loved Hollow Knight. I'm actually playing another game similar to Hollow Knight, but more like, it's like if Zelda, The Legend of Zelda and Hollow Knight had a baby. It's called Blue Fire. It's also an indie game. It's pretty interesting. But definitely worth a look. If you guys like Hollow Knight, go check out Blue Fire. I recently have been playing it. I've been really enjoying it, but it's not really like a Metroidvania. It's more like like they're different worlds and stuff like that. That's all connected, but it's definitely interesting for sure. So the leftovers is going really good. Okay, so Zangoose is normal or fighting, I believe. So Ash Blossom is going to destroy that. So we're going to do a bunch of that. I've never actually played Hollow Knight. But I mean, if you joined in for Hollow Knight, it might have been like you might have had some interest for it. But if you do have the opportunity of playing it, it's so good, Jedi. I believe I've seen it on sale all the time. It's super good. Have a good night, Metal. Have a good stream. Thank you. You as well, Dragon Death. You as well. And also one more shout out as well. Again, Dragon Death is also streamer as well. I might have spelled that wrong. I probably did because I did it really quick, but definitely go check them out as well. They are a really cool person, and I definitely enjoy watching their streams. Don't say it's sweet just yet, because I still have to do it properly, dude. I think I spelled it wrong the first time. Let's try this again. Wait, what? Huh. I could have sworn you were streaming something. Pokemon 3D in 2021? Is this a Sinnoh remake? Yo, Chilster! Always good to see you. I appreciate you for dropping in. Hope you are doing well. As a Pokemon fan, what are your thoughts on the remakes? And Pokemon Legend Arceus, what are your thoughts, dude? Really hit them on vacation. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But again, go check them out. They're a great streamer. I really do enjoy their content. But I am pretty hyped for the remakes. Definitely. I know a really fun game. What's up? I've never actually heard of it. Never heard of it, actually. Oh. Oh, what type of game is it? Never actually heard of it. Yeah, my thoughts, looks like Pokemon. Exactly. It always looks like Pokemon, right? Yeah, no, like, honestly, I would have not expected them to make a game based off, like, what looks like Sinnoh, like, at the beginning. I like the whole timeline, and it's all about Arceus, and it looks kind of like Breath of the Wild attempt at Pokemon. That means a lot, Metal. We're like, tell you how much that means to me. Oh, dude, of course, man. I appreciate you, dude. Have a great rest of your night, dude. Let me know. I was about to say, let me know if you're feeling better, but I'm pretty sure you're all right. But dude, just, make sure you have a great rest of your night. Get some rest. Stay healthy. Stay easy. Oh, it's on Newgrounds. I haven't thought about Newgrounds in like forever. Like, I remember like my friend would show me a bunch of like flash animations and like those like funny Naruto videos. Oh, it's still coming out. Interesting. I didn't even know Newgrounds is actually still a thing. Might have to look into it. Thank you for that, dude. Definitely appreciate that. Let's see. Go with that. Yo, Ro Comet, welcome to the stream, dude. Great to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Never pegged you for a Pokemon fan, or you're just here to see my unfortunate face, but I appreciate you for dropping in, dude. By the way, also, may I say congratulations. Congratulations, dude. I knew you were gonna get it. Like, I didn't know personally, but I had a feeling you were gonna be selected. Yeah, I'm good. Just frustrated that I can't stream, so I think I'm gonna try on my phone as a last. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Like, is your PC running up or something like that, or doing well? I'm glad to hear that, dude. I'm definitely glad to hear that. How do our stats look right now? I mean, Edgelord looking pretty down, so we'll definitely have to heal that really quick. Oh, you're on vacation. That's right. That is right. My bad. So let's heal really quick, and we're gonna see what actually is gonna be happening right now. Let's definitely take a look here. All right, so Pokemon. Ash Blossom. Actually, we'll switch them out for Ursaring and Edgelord because they are the lower level than my bunch right now so far. And Altaria is just slapping. Only Raptor was here for now. By still coming out, I mean they have been 30 episodes so far, and they're still. Oh wait, so. Oh, so is it a game, like episodic game, or is it actually like a series to watch, dude? Out of curiosity. We got email. Dear Metal, I hope you are well. I wrote you a haiku poem. If Team Snag'em Goons cause trouble in the desert, go and sandbag them. Fucking Shakespeare, let's go. Alright, we already switched up Pokemon, we're good to go. This is definitely not held up really well. You going this way? I don't think that's a wise option. Because you have to beat me to go this way. It's an interactive faction mystery game and made an RPG. Ooh, interesting. I'll have to look into it. Thank you for that. Definitely appreciate that. Let me just make a note here as well. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are actually searching out like different cards. So definitely thank you for that, dude. Definitely appreciate that. Because like honestly, after hearing about the success in the Alicodes from Pokemon Xenoverse, I'm definitely not against looking at some of the things made in RPG Maker. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind messing with RPG Maker. Ooh, take that, Fortress. Let's go. Oh, it's released every month? That is really cool. Like, especially they can pump out, like, a new game, like, you know, episode every month. That's actually pretty cool. Because it just gives people, like, kind of, like, you know, time to get caught up and stuff like that. Ooh, let's go. So that's probably not going to do anything. Yeah, it's got lore for... Ooh. Games with lore are really, really good. So we'll definitely have to take a look into that for sure. So let's take out these two with Bite, and then we'll just have Return go through. Wobbuff will probably... Yeah, who's going to survive? I wouldn't expect him to actually be taken down. Let's go. Ooh, Edgelord at level 38. Ooh, Ursaring at level 37. Let's go. The new move is... Ooh, Slash is actually pretty good just because it has a high crit ratio. I don't need Metal Claw. We're never going to use Metal Claw. We never use it. If you do, I highly recommend you play them in the order released. Ooh, interesting. So is it not released as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Or do they kind of like jump around? Because I know some games technically do that. Like, technically Devil May Cry games are out of order, like in terms of like, you know, this timeline and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like the same case in this situation as well. So now that we have Slash, let's give it a shot. Let's definitely give it a shot. Jeez, I feel like we might be... I don't know if we're over-leveled or not, but we're just like cutting through these teams like butter. There are 4 parallel series. Ooh, interesting. Huh. Are they like spin-offs considered, or are they not considered spin-offs? Yeah, I mean, that was alright. I was hoping for a crit. That's alright. Edgelord used Fire Blast, and let's use Return on Dodrio. Edgelord, you're doing fantastic. Thank you so much for not missing a single Fire Blast this stream so far. But it's canon to the lore. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. I wonder if it's And what if it's kind of like a similar thing to like what Octopath Traveler does, where it's like, you know, different stories, but they all kind of like combine to form the entire lore story universe sort of thing. But again, Octopath Traveler is definitely on my list. I'm just waiting for a price drop from the Nintendo Switch. Once again, I prefer to collect physically when I can. No way! Yes way. Alright, let's keep going. Please, go right through. Ooh, let's... So that actually might be the right way to go. But then again, I do kind of want some of the items here. Damn, 400 off from Guy the Rate. Josiah, welcome to the stream, dude. It's great to see you. Hope you were doing well and staying safe. How's it going, my dude? Gotta love this music, guys. So we got Camerupt and another Wheezing. Just so many Wheezings. You don't really need to play the main series, but the other series are extremely enriched the story. Interesting. How long does it take to generally get through one episode? Do you know off the top of your head, like, what the general time length is? Ooh, because we don't have a water type, Camerupt is, he's gonna be annoying. He's gonna be really annoying. Half an hour. So, okay, that's actually not too bad. I might have to look into it, especially like at the side series, but it's only half an hour. That's not too bad. That is definitely not bad at all because, like, again, in terms of, like, you know, just going through games, pretty good. Because, like, if it was, like, an hour, so that could definitely add up really quickly. I just got through all the currently releasing games in 3 days. Dude, nice. Would you say, like, you were dedicating a lot of time to them each day, or was it just, like, kind of, like, casually playing, if you don't mind me asking? So, we're going to attack this with Fire Blast, and we'll use this for camera. He was doing so well, too. Sweet. He was doing so well with every Fire Blast, we just had to give him too much credit, and it actually just did not go through. Ooh, Rapidash. Is it a Shadow Pokemon? Oh, it is a Shadow Pokemon. Let's go. I was playing them pretty much every available moment I get. Okay, so it does seem like it would take a little bit more time for me. But I mean, still, I'll definitely have to look into it. Again, thank you so much for the suggestion, dude. Definitely appreciate that. Let's go... I'll save Rapidash for Shadow Sky. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Interesting. But I'll definitely have to look into them for sure. And if I do need to add something, I can always look into it as well. Unfortunately, like, the backlog is always growing. The first ones are on Congregate. Okay, cool. I'll definitely have to make sure to keep that in mind. Honestly, I feel like if I just, like, you know, search up the game and then just also, like, choose, like, you know, episode 1 or whatever, will, like, lead me to the right way to go. And I believe Congregate is, like, you know, one of those bigger ones anyway. So it should be good. But, like, right now, aside from, like, what I've been playing on stream, which is Dragon Quest XI and also Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I've been currently going through Persona 5, the Phantom Strikers, which has been phenomenal. And really interesting, especially for, like, what I initially thought was the type of game. And I've also been going through, like I said earlier, Blue Fire. And I'm trying to find out some time for Bravely Default 2. So I'm not too sure how long that'll take me to get through, but I'm trying to find ways to, like, incorporate that as well. It's gonna be huge. Dude, I can't wait. The fact that we got Eric back from Dragon Quest XI, but he's also kind of, like, you know, much different. I kind of, like, want to know, like, what happens to kind of get him back to his normal self. So I'm pretty hyped for it. And because we also kind of, like, got the fact that, like, you know, Jade is having, like, some of the demon's power still. Who knows what they're going to do for Eric? Like, if he's going to have access to that power he used before. Ooh, the Cargo is also a Shadow Pokemon too. Interesting. So I am relatively a little bit concerned because I don't think we have any more Ultra Balls. We have one. Okay. Okay, so Rapidash has too much HP for me to actually safely go through with that, so we're going to hold off on that. So we use Bite. Earthring's going to use Return. The main character is an alcoholic that hates a post office with a vengeance. I mean, interesting. That is really interesting to start the character, but I mean, there's got to be a reason why. I mean, for me, the post office has been a hit or miss, for real. It's been a hit or miss for me in my experiences. We're going to send out Altaria because, again, it has a good fire resistance. We're also going to send out Ampharos because, again, who doesn't like to paralyze their opponents? Eric is my favorite. Dude, I can see why, dude. Eric is like, he's just a really cool bro. But also with the fact that, I feel like we might be able to get a little bit more of his backstory. It would be really insightful, too. Because, like, it seems like he, based on his old, like, his own character, he may not have had the best backstory. But again, it's a JRPG. Characters generally don't have the best backstories anyway. Ooh, the Shadow Mist is doing some residuals. Alright, okay, so we'll use Dragon Breath on Macargo. Hopefully that does paralyze him. We'll also use Thunder Wave on Rapidash itself. With any luck, I can paralyze them both. And not die. I don't want to die. Oof. I was really hoping on that, but that's okay. Alright, so Rapidash is going to be paralyzed, which is good because it makes him like the last one to go actually use their attacks. You know what? We actually might die. We very well might die at this fight, actually. Because, like, they're just putting out so much damage with all these crits. I have one Pokemon left. Oh, two, I'm sorry. And one of them is weak to both of them, and the other one is Ash Blossom. And I'm pretty sure Circus will make me do will be really pissed if Ash Blossom faints. So I gotta play my cards right. Alright, we're also taking just damage from this mist, too. It's only 7, but it still adds up. Okay, how do I want to do this? First, do I have revives? I have normal revives. I have one max revive. Okay, okay. So let's use max revive on Ursaring. I expect nothing less, sir, because I expect nothing less. I'm gonna hope if this catches it. I'm gonna feel so much better in our current situation. But wish us luck. Let's just luck. If I can borrow some of that luck from Dragon Quest last night when we were gambling, then we'll be good. We'll be golden. One. Fuck. All right. I think it might. We're in some bad luck here, folks. Pretty sure, like, okay, so Rapidash cannot move. That's good. Okay. Why did I choose these? These are just not gonna do anything right now. Secret Power on Macargo. I don't want to do this, but let's take out Macargo. Just take out Macargo. I can go back and get it through Mirror Beast, like little side thing, but let's just take out Macargo. Because I'd rather not deal with the whole game over situation. Because 100% in this game is not my priority, you know? That's fine. Shadow Sky. The Shadow Aura filled the sky. Alright, so Ash Blossom is gonna be okay, Circus. Ash Blossom is gonna be okay. This one's for you. But the problem is, now we gotta try to capture this thing with Pokeballs. Which, you know, sometimes we actually have pretty good luck with them, so let's just give it a shot. Let's just use Shockwave. Shockwave might not actually do any, like, real damage, so it might be a good call. One. Fuck. Alright, so I think after this, we're gonna have to head back and grab some Ultra Balls for sure. Ooh, into the red. Do not hit Ash Blossom. Ooh, it actually listened to me. Holy crap. Oh, the defense RC, I thought that's nothing. That's nothing. Alright, so I'm actually in a pretty good state right now because if I really have to, I can just simply take out Rapidash with pretty much any one of my Pokemon because we're always going to go first due to it being paralyzed. Alright, so can we do it? I could just throw out the Master Ball, but no, we're not going to do the Master Ball. We can't do the Master Ball. We'll just use Reflect. Boost up our stats, it's always pretty good. Can we get it? Can we get it? 1, 2, 3. Holy crap, we got it. Let's go. Hype. Let's go. All right, cool, cool. And I can just heal really quickly to head back to like one of the bigger towns and buy some more Ultra Balls. So that's good. That's really good. All right, so let's head back. I am not taking any chances right now. And honestly, I think we're probably really close, if I'm not mistaken, to like one of the biggest moments in the entire game. Like, honestly, it seems like we're kind of like heading up that point. Alright, I just wish I could fast travel at this point, you know? Or something. Alright, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, so we're going to take some time and actually head back. Oh, this will take a little bit of time. So I'm assuming there's one more somewhere, just something that lets me... Oh, here it is. I'll pick that up on the way back, or on like the return roundabout sort of thing, just so I can be able to see like what we're actually missing out on that one. All right, so if I remember correctly, we go through here, up here, and then we're gonna go down here. Circus redeemed to hydrate. You got it, man. And trust me, this is water. I just prefer to drink out of a straw just because I feel like it's just like, you know, easier. Especially like when you're drinking a gallon of water a day, it just makes it so much easier just like having like a straw just like readily available. All right. Special water. Nah, it's just unfortunately it's just water, you know. It's not vodka, it's just water. I don't even drink though, man. I don't even drink. I wonder where that other elevator leads to. It might just be a quicker shortcut. I'm not too sure, though. We'll have to check it out on the way back. Do we even have any money, really? Oh, this is like one of the only save ones where it doesn't actually tell how much money you actually have. Rip. It's fine. So we've caught 50 shadow Pokemon so far. We've only purified 8 of them. That just shows how much of a good, passionate trainer we actually are. I know, like, there's the whole purification chambers, but I just haven't really dealt too much time with doing it. Alright, so... if I remember correctly, the shop should be over... yeah, here. Hi, welcome to the Pokemon. How may I serve you? 26... I mean, 26,000 is not bad, but it's just not enough. 20 should be a good start. We currently have 15 Hyper Potions. Not sure how we accomplished that. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We have... I'll buy one more Revive. Do I have anything I can really sell that's actually worth it? I kind of want to hold on to this just in case we actually have like a really good move. Not really, actually. We're actually pretty set. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, 20 Ultra Balls should get us through to the rest of that little, like, you know, situation going on. And I can always save, too, before, like, you know, certain fights and just go from there. Damn it, why's me tired? Alright, so I'm actually going to save before we go to the other elevator, too, just to see if this is, like, actually quicker. Too early for yawns. I mean, I don't know, kind of. Like, my entire sleep schedule has been really messed up lately. Like, normally for me to fall asleep, it's usually around, like, 1 to 1:30 a.m. And I usually, like, wake up around, like, normally it used to be 8 8:30. But lately, it's been really hard getting out of bed. Like, I actually did not get out of bed, like, for the past 3 days until, like, 11. Got to move my schedule up a couple of hours. So are you going to be working the later shift, like, at night? Is that, like, the shit that you're taking, dude? Or is it, like, the 12? Oh, interesting. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that's actually a pretty cool schedule, not going to lie. It gives you some time. Like, it definitely gives you a morning for sure. But you don't, like, lose all your time at night. You can definitely sleep in if need be. That's an interesting time schedule, though. I'm glad to hear that, though, dude. What are going to be your new days off out of curiosity? If that's actually knowledge. Let's go down. Oh, I'm sorry, go up the elevator. Alright, so I'm also going to grab the chest here, too. Because you cannot forget about that. You definitely cannot forget about that. Oh, I'm actually pretty okay with that. Definitely worth the effort at this point. All right, I'm gonna make sure there's no other chests here too that I can actually pick up now at this point. So everything is pretty much cooled down. So I definitely want to take advantage of that. I know, it looks like it's all pretty good. FNS off. Oh, nice, nice, interesting. Okay, so who's okay. Interesting. That is awesome. Okay. Okay, now I see it. Okay, cool. So like I'm trying to like think of like so that must have meant that one of the other people took the okay, so they must have like okay, cool. Thank you for that. Definitely appreciate that, dude. I definitely need to follow up with one person who's been gone for a while and just be like, yo, you have a new schedule now, right, too? Just make sure. Oh, cool, dude. Are you excited for starting the new role? I do want that treasure chest up there, too. Yes, let's go. Mine. Yo, 17 hyper potions in total. We are set. Let's go. Yeah, I was about to say there's probably another one. I'm throwing everything at you with no restraint. I can't take this brutal heat anymore. Let's go, dude. Very excited. The funny thing is my siege is going to be on PTO next week. I mean, believe it or not, like, that doesn't happen too often. So at least you don't have to worry about that. Like, it doesn't happen too often. And I don't know how they're going to be handling it going forward due to, like, the whole COVID thing. But onboarding will probably be done with, like, either... Like, we'll probably with the different CCTM, so no need to worry about that. Alright, so let's go with Fire Blast there. In Ursaring, we can just use Slash in my kills. Again, Slash has some great potential because it's a critical attack. But dude, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna have a good time, man. Bang, let's go. Can you tell me all out because there is because this is a new CSTM, no worries. Oh no, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense for sure because, like, again, you know, they need to be onboarded by somebody, and of course, just like it makes a lot of sense for sure because, like, most CSTMs are like kind of like working on their own sort of thing. So having, like, you know, a person above that who did the job can be very beneficial, which is going to be really, really good. I gotcha. That's Torkoal. Okay, so Edgelord is actually kind of like battery now. NGL. So Bite should take out 9 kills. No, so close. Even Torkoal's defense is actually pretty good. But I mean, it is a tortoise. That's a volcano made out of charcoal. I feel like Torkoal also deserves another evolution, like deserves an evolution period because it doesn't have one, I don't believe so. Okay, so we're gonna use Bite on Ninetales, even though it probably will not survive, and then we'll just use Return this time. Yo, Casey, welcome back, dude. Are we winning yet? Yeah, of course we're winning, dude. Of course we're winning, man. Would you expect anything less? No, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. Like, there was a time where it came pretty close where you were actually almost dead, but somehow I managed to pull through, just somehow. Torkoal is also still just barely up. Crazy. Go first, man. That's totally fine. Honestly, I'm thinking about switching out Ursaring and bringing back Espeon. So, I need Edgelord to take out Ninetales quickly. And he can just use Fan Attack, so that's fine. Alright, there we go. As long as he doesn't miss his next attack either, they're all going to be down too. Edgelord's at level 39. Jeez, let's go. Mantine. This game barely has any water Pokemon. I just realized that. Okay, so Torkoal is down next. I'm assuming the next one may be a Shadow Pokemon, but I could be wrong. Tropius. Ooh! I actually really like this Pokemon too, as a heads up. I just think its design is really, really cool. But we're gonna burn it to a crisp, unfortunately, so it's gonna get destroyed easily. Nah, he missed. Damn. Come on, it's a dragon with freaking bananas for fruit on its neck, and it has grass for wings. What are we doing in the current story? In the current story, ATM, we're basically trying to stop the evil organization from making the ultimate shadow Pokemon. So that's kind of what we're currently at this point in our lives. Which, you know, it's okay. It's like, you know, something every 10-year-old has to do at some point in their life, so it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we don't play this game except for once a week on Friday, it kind of like makes it seem like we kind of forget where we are on the story. Like, even I, sometimes before we go live, I have to like kind of like play around for like maybe 5 minutes and be like, oh yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Poor Tropius. There's not much of a story left in this game. Not at this point, no, dude. I think we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game. Like, I don't think there's really much left. Like, Raptor said we might finish this game in this stream, or like one more with like maybe like a half hour or something like that. So we'll just have to see how far we get tonight. And that kind of like makes me think like, what's the next retro game that we're going to be streaming after this? So I probably have to go through my catalog and just see what seems like a good option. And like before, I'll probably make a poll. Actually, no, never mind. It's already decided. Because if I don't stream Banjo-Kazooie again, Dustin will just kill me. Like, I did one stream, I was really digging the game, and then I'm just like, alright. A huge forest fire happened that made me evacuate my house, so I had to kind of put that off for a little bit. So, the next game we're going to be doing is Banjo-Kazooie from Retro Fridays. That's already been decided months ago. No. We're not doing Crash Bash. We're not doing Crash Bash. We did okay, so ATM. Bruh. Me and Dustin finished Crash Bash. No. We did the main story. We haven't 200% the game, but no, that game needs to die. Dude, if you play Crash Bash, you'll understand my entire frustration with the game. The controls were terrible. It's the same fucking 4 minigames for like 5 worlds, and it's just so dumb. Metroid time to dude, if I didn't play Metroid Prime like within the last year or so, I would totally consider doing Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 1 was really, really interesting. I enjoyed it for sure. But are you talking like Metroid Samus Returns? Metroid 1 or Metroid Zero Mission, or Metroid was before the internet? I mean, it kind of was. Because like, I know there was a Game Boy, like, you know, just Game Boy game for it. I had on my 3DS for a while. Yo, Deli, welcome to the stream, man. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Deli, what you been up to, man? My name is Carbon. My name is Petro. Together, we bring the power double explosion attack. Prenet means you couldn't look up walkthroughs, guy. Dude, especially with it being like a Metroidvania game, you'd have to like make your own map. That makes a lot of sense. I can't believe I couldn't even think about that. Like, because I'd imagine that games like that and The Legend of Zelda, the original one, without a map must have been kind of like a nightmare. Like, I even tried playing the first Zelda game a while ago, and it was actually kind of a doozy just because I didn't know the map too well. But I definitely need to go back to the original Zelda game. I need to give it another shot. Doing pretty well. Just ate my dinner. I might go play some P5S. Almost thought I said PS5. I was about to say, dude, you got one? You didn't tell me. And or Ghost of Tsushima. Dude, awesome, man. Either way, you cannot go wrong with either or. I got a little bit further in Strikers, and I'm enjoying it as well. By the way, you should be expecting something in the mail like today or tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that, dude. And I appreciate you for stopping by, Deli. Thank you always so much for dropping in and saying hi, dude. I appreciate you. So we got Golem. If I can, I'll just switch over. I'll switch over to... I mean, I could do Bite on Gold. No. I mean, I could do... No. Metal Claw would actually be pretty useful right now, but I guess we're not going to go with that. But we're going to use Lick and just paralyze it. Why not? Metal sending that package. You get it? I still need to send out something to you, ATM. I still have something I haven't sent out to you. I am sorry. I am terrible. But no worries. I'm going to send out something to you along with something additional because, again, I'm a POS. You already know what it is, and I'm pretty sure Deli has an idea what it is as well. Ooh! Hitmonchan? For real? For real? We definitely got to get Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is definitely pretty cool. What are your thoughts about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I'm pretty hyped, Deli. I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I think I like the art style. Like, I think because like I kind of like watching the entire thing and kind of like record a reaction if I'm going to upload or not. But I really like the design of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Link's Awakening in the overworld, but it gets more like, you know, Pokemon Let's Go, like in the like battle animation. But dude, I'm pretty excited for it just because every Pokemon game that they've remade have been super good. Again, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, super good. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, super good. Fire Red, Leaf Green, super good. So I'm assuming it's going to keep up the same trend. So I'm pretty hyped. Getting Brilliant Diamond myself. I'll probably get Diamond too. I always had Diamond. I had Diamond first. Like, I think Pokemon Diamond was like the first DS game I've ever gotten. Legends looks really interesting. They gave us so little information, which makes a lot of sense and is smart, because now we're going to keep on talking about what it really is and what it means, you know? So I'm pretty hyped for it too, man. Hopefully it's not late 2022, because they did say it was like early 2022, right, from the trailer? But I mean, the fact that we're getting 2 Sinnoh games in one, like, well, one physical year for Nintendo is insane. Because I believe their physical year is like the beginning of quarter, like in the middle or end of quarter 1, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Golden is going to use Rollout. Oh, he took out Edgelord. They have the LICA remakes. Since they have... Oh, dude, that's a good point, dude. I have no idea, man. That's a good point. Did they use any special, like, anybody else outside of Nintendo for Breath of the Wild or, like, the Let's Go games? Who knows? They might... What if they're bringing Grizzo? Like, the guys who made, like, the Zelda remakes? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, man. That's a good point. So it does seem like Nintendo has been working with Grizzo for... You know, ever since, like, the 3DS, like, a little bit more consistently. By Monolith Soft Xenoblade. Gotcha. So it could be them. Could be them. Alright, I'm back. I don't want to work no more. Dude, I don't blame you, man. 12.5 hours is rough. But, dude, it's going to pay off, man. Do you have anything fun planned for the weekend, dude, coming up for you? Well, actually, today's your first day, right? Yeah. But hopefully the weekend goes by fast for you, dude. Hopefully it goes by fast. Alright, time to fight Petro. Grumpig and Skyrim. They had to take out Edgelord, because Edgelord was good against both of them. But I mean, what if Monolith's just helping them again? But they actually might be busy making Breath of the Wild 2, so never mind on that. I mean, I could do... Let's do that. I want these Pokemon right now. But we gotta do it anyway, so that's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna have... no, we're just gonna leave it as it is. It's fine. It's fine. I'm also trying to find some time to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I might just push Xenoblade off to the side for a bit and just focus on other games. Because, like, I'm at a point in Xenoblade 2 where if I have to restart the entire game, that's not a big deal at all. And it might be beneficial at some point, too. Because I've been, like, touching, like, a week or two. I'm surprised it actually didn't paralyze it. Stu, welcome to the stream, man. It's always good to see you. I'm late. No, dude, you're totally fine, man. You're totally fine. I understand that you might, you know, especially since it's your weekend now, you might be sleeping a little bit more, but that's all right, dude. How are you doing today, man? Oh, man, these Pokemon are just not doing it right now. Maybe it would be beneficial if I switch out for... Maybe it would be beneficial if I would be to switch it out. Actually, I want to check something out. 3 months and 2 weeks. That is insane. Like, the reason why I say that, because, like, again, Stu, you've been here for, like, every stream since you first started following. That's insane. I just wanted to double check on that. Like, that is insane. Like, it feels like you're in this, like, every single stream, like, since you started following me, which is totally cool. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you for that. I just want to see how long it's been. 3 months and 2 weeks. That's insane, dude. That is insane. Thank you so much for your constant support, dude. Definitely appreciate you. Let's see. So... I just want to... Hopefully Edgelord survives. I gotta switch him out just because Edgelord just do so much work right now. I've only missed like 4 entire shoots. Dude, for real, right? For real. Like, again, like your Twitch rewind thing, like, wasn't it like 300 hours was like watching my streams? Which is insane, but dude, I cannot thank you enough for your support. ATM has been such an an instrumental support in the entire stream and everything, and I cannot understand how much I appreciate his dedication and hard work, because he actually does a lot. And I can't use Fire Blast anymore because we're terrible. Alright, that's fine. Let's just take out Skarmory first. Dude, I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you, ATM. I would VIP you, ATM, but then you'll lose the Master Sword, and I don't want you to do that. But there's something I'm gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna like multitask like a mofo right now. I'm gonna play this game and also just do something really quick. Let's see how good we're actually. There we go. Yoga Potato, dude, it's always good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I think I did that right. We'll see what actually happens. Alright, so Hariyama, okay. So, Hariyama, we can easily be able to take him out. That shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Okay, so that should be good. I wish I had Fire Blast. Like, Fire Blast would be so much more effective. Consider we are using Houndoom probably into the late game, I'll probably give him Flamethrower. And I'm trying not to hold back a smile, but you know what, Stu? Again, you've been with this, like, again, you've been watching like every single stream since you started following, and that I want to reward you with, like, you know, some kind of, like, you know, thing. So again, you have VIP status now. Thank you so much, dude. Again, for the always constant support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Enjoy the VIP status, man. Because there's been like maybe 1 or 2 streams. So again, I want to reward you, man. I greatly appreciate you. And that's probably the only thing I can do like right now at this top point. So I appreciate you, Stu. I think we're probably gonna be able to get the Hitmonlee at this point. Yeah, we're gonna Hitmonlee too. Because I mean, the first one gave us Hitmonchan. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hopefully you're okay with that, Stu. Alright, so that's gonna take out him. That's fine. Ursaring could definitely get tired out. That's fine. I don't even want to actually have him in party. I'd rather have Ampharos because we can actually paralyze stuff. So that's actually pretty good. Alright, so Ampharos is next. And I'm gonna use Thunder Wave on Hitmonlee, and we're just gonna take out Hariyama right now. I also need to go through and kind of like revise like some like the role managers I have, like VIPs, stuff like that. When we hit like 500 followers, I might looking for another mod. Like, I don't really see us really needing to have more mods than we currently do have, because again, Chad has always been super supportive in Tam, and I appreciate that. What's my favorite Pokemon? Probably Dunsparce. I would say Dunsparce, Politoed, Tyranitar, Tropius. Like, those are some of my favorite Pokemon of all time. What's your favorite, Stu? I don't really recall if you told me which one of yours is before. We'll use Ash Blossom, because I could just keep on using Reflect to increase. I believe Reflect is, what, special defense? Limber prevents paralysis. And Stu redeemed Hydrate. You got it. Thank you, Stu. Definitely appreciate that. So, not a big deal. We should be able to catch this without paralysis. That's fine. I didn't realize that Hitmonlee actually had this ability, though. I really didn't. That's okay. We should be able to figure something out. You gotta be kidding me. This is bad. Because I did not realize it was going to use Shadow Half, which half its health. Thunder Punch will easily take him out now. Especially when it's a fucking crit. God. Alright, whatever. Tropius, Groudon, and Eevee. Dude, Eevee, like, Tropius and Groudon are super cool Pokemon. I love Tropius. Like, its design just looks super cool. Like, I remember, like, I wanted to make a dream team of my favorite Pokemon. Like, would be, like, my wife even made this into a shirt. I'll have to see if I can find it. It's not near me, but, like, my wife actually made a shirt of my, like, you know, Twitch avatar with, Dunsparce, Politoed, Tropius, Tyranitar, what were the other ones? Alolan Marowak, and what was the last Pokemon? I don't remember the last Pokemon. It might have been Ampharos, but I could be wrong. But it was just a really cool gift idea. But again, it's just some of my favorite Pokemon aesthetically. Dude, Politoed is such a cool Pokemon. Like, I think one of the main reasons why I loved him is because, like, again, in the anime he was hilarious. But again, like, it just looks super cool. I don't know, like, Poliwrath just seemed too serious. And Politoed just, like, seems like he doesn't care. When I got a Mega Ruby, I thought Tropius was legendary. I mean, that makes sense, dude. Like, when I first got Ruby and started playing it, I thought Tropius was, like, just some... Like, I always thought Tropius and Absol are, like, these really, like, pseudo-legendary Pokemon, but they really weren't. They just look sick. Poliwhirl's so boring compared to him. It was, like, one of those where I'm like, whoa. Whoa. It's so good, though. It's so good, right? But, I'm... One thing I'm really hoping they do in the Gen 4 remakes, please, Game Freak, if you're listening, please, give us Mega Evolutions back, get rid of Dynamaxing, and Z-moves, you know, make your choice. I don't care about Z-moves too much. I just want Mega Evolutions back. Think I need to try to get a shiny? Dude, I mean, if you're going to go for it, that'd be really hype, man. Again, I've never seen it shiny, but I think it'd just be really, really cool. We have pseudo-platforming in a Pokemon game? So which one do I go for first? Let's go down first. I think they said the remakes are 1-to-1, so whatever was in the original again is what we'll get. Aren't there... Wait, but aren't there... Oh, okay. So, I mean, if that's the case, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Because I'm just not a fan of Dynamax. I'm sorry, I hate it. So you guys see the new Pokemon trailer? Dude, yes! I actually did record a reaction to it. So when I get some certain things, like, you know, taken care of, like the thumbnail, and just time to, like, kind of edit it and finish it up, I'm gonna upload it. I did do it when I just woke up, though, so I'm like kind of not tired, but it's super sick, man. I cannot wait until we actually get our hands on those. Pokemon Legends looks really interesting. Really, really interesting. I guess we're just gonna be using Edgelord this entire thing. It's like Edgelord just slaps right now. Are you uploading tomorrow? Not sure if you edited it yet. I almost have it done. I didn't do a whole lot of editing, honestly, because I feel like if I do too much editing, it might take away from the overall reaction itself. But I pretty much already have it done. So I actually no, I think I did finish it this morning. Because I finished it, uploaded it, but I made it private until, like, you know, everything is all situated. No rush, ATM, no rush, but I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I hate the new Pokemon game. Which one are you talking about, Stu? Are you talking about Legends? Which one are you talking about? Was Smeargle's tail always red like that? Anyway. So we're gonna have Ember take out Roselia, and we'll just go with Return on Smeargle. Because that's what I was thinking. Because wasn't Smeargle's tail like green, not red? Because I don't know. Because I know with Pokemon Coliseum and XD, the shiny mechanic is really is much rarer. Shiny Diamond. I mean, it might just be from the trailer, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna smooth itself out for sure, Stu. It's I'm actually really excited because if you guys ever played the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, they had the wireless like game where you can like go and mine like, you know, gems for like a secret base underground and like other stuff like stones and stuff like that. I'm actually pretty hyped for that, not gonna lie. I thought it was actually really fun. Like the whole secret base stuff and also that stuff is actually really cool. You know, I might try to find some time to replay Alpha Sapphire. Like after watching those remakes, I'm kind of like in a Pokemon mood now, not gonna lie. So I'm pretty excited. But I mean, hopefully we can get some more footage of the games, like, you know, in the near future, so we'll be able to kind of like see how it's looking through that development. After Alpha Sapphire 1 with finishing Gale. I mean, I could. The thing is, I don't know the best way how I would stream it, you know? I would need a 3DS capture card. I believe it's like, what, $70 to get that installed? I don't know if I can be like... Because Dustin, if he's listening to this, I don't care whatever he says. He's a freaking genius. I don't know if he could be able to do it, but... I don't know, like, if I were to get a 3DS capture card, I would have to probably buy a 3DS just for that and get it installed, which I think could run me like $200 to $300. So I don't know if I would be able to do that. So it definitely have to be something I'd have to look into it. Found a lot of really good videos, but it requires a lot of advanced stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I'm kind of worried about. Because if I mess up, like, I've never done soldering before. I think Dustin's done some, but I feel like I asked too much of him anyway, so I wouldn't want to do that anyway. It's like, if you do some soldering, you make one mistake, you're probably done, because it's on the board itself, I believe, right? I mean, another thing I could do is I could try to find, like, some really, convoluted way to, like, have my camera right up in front of it. But then again, it's not going to be the quality I want it to be for the streams, you know? So, it really just depends. I need to figure out a way if I'm ever going to be able to do that. Let's go with Paralyzed Heal. I think all the people who are installing the device already quit their job. I mean, the thing is, you have so many people who love to, like, you know, upload videos, stream and stuff like that, games like that. So if they charge, like, a premium to make that service happen, people will definitely pay for it. I mean, hell, I would love to have one for myself. Just because... Also, think of it, 3 rare candies? Yo, that is super good. But, like, think of it this way. If you have that set up too, you can play 3DS games on a bigger screen. That's something I really want. I would love to play, like, you know, a DS game and have it, like, you know, kind of, like, sharpened a little bit on my, like, you know, monitors. That'd be really cool. Because, like, sometimes the 3XL just doesn't do it. It'll definitely be something I'll look into for sure. I know one person that I went to high school with who does stream as well. I believe has one, so I might just like talk to him like, yo, dude, did you do it or did you pay someone to do it? And if so, what's their price? We gotta switch out Ursaring. Ursaring does not need to be in this party anymore. We need to bring up somebody else so they can level up a little bit too. Especially with all these ghost Pokemon too. Let's see. So yeah, we could just keep doing this. Because unfortunately, that's the only move he has that actually does any damage. Like Lick, I mean. Okay, he still survives, but Lick should finish off Dusclops. Let's go. Good job. Also, I know we were just finishing talking about the Pokemon 25th anniversary and the new Pokemon games announced, but more. Hang on. boy, I am really excited for what's coming for Zelda. Like, for real. Stu redeemed Cat Pet. Oh, he's been saving those up. Let's go, Stu. Not only does he get Riku pets, but he also just gets VIP status. What is he doing? What is he doing? But let's go. I didn't thought I had enough points. It's all good, Stu. It's all good. I don't remember how long this actually is for, so let me just double check really quick. Let me just double check. Cat Pet is for 2 minutes, I think. No, that's a double multiplayer. I'll just throw it up for 2 minutes. Why not? I definitely need to get some more updated stuff for like Riku, because he definitely get a little bit. He's gotten bigger for real. Okay, so we're changing. We're changing Pokemon. We have to change Pokemon. Considering what we're dealing with, let's just switch it over to Ampharos. Ampharos is just super good. One of my favorite Pokemons too. I love Ampharos. Every time I play any game in Johto, I always get a Marine. No exceptions. I just love Ampharos. It's so good. Ampharos cannot escape them. That's totally fine. I'm sorry. I love that video. Like, Riku will, like, lay and stuff like that. If you, like, start, like, you know, giving him, like, scratches or, like, even neck scratches, to like, just start, like, flipping over on his side, just, like, kind of, like, curl up. It's great. Reaper's one of the first to catch him as Universe to be right. Oh, dude, let's go. ATM, do Pokemon have fan evolutions in Xenoverse present as well, or no? Because I need to know. I need to know. Raid me, you won't. Josiah, I mean, dude, we could totally raid you. If you're going to be streaming the next 23 minutes, I can definitely give you a raid. If you're just kidding, I can refund you, man. Whatever you need me to do, man. Are you going to get another raid to you, dude? What about maybe Xenoverse on Fridays? Maybe. I'll have to give it some thought, dude. I'll have to give it some thought. I'm not capping. Capping. I like that they're making the games on the next generation that you can start playing. Dude, yeah, absolutely, man. Like, absolutely. Like, and again, their remakes are always really good. Some older Pokemon have new forms like Dragonite has a new form? Hypno and Sneasel. I mean, that's actually fair, because Sneasel really did not have much besides Weavile. Weavile? Weavile? We vibe? Cabin Bean's lying. Alright, thanks, Scoop. I appreciate you, man. Again, I still feel like I'm kind of new to Twitch. I'm not kidding. I feel like I'm still kind of new to Twitch. I've only been on Twitch for a year, so that's kind of like my entire tenureship with Twitch. New Mega Forms, that'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. But thank you, I definitely appreciate that. But it makes an excuse to make less content. I mean, bringing stuff to the modern era is never a bad thing. Because it works out really well for, like, you know, people who have such nostalgia for the game. Like, I think that's one of the main reasons why that the Final Fantasy VII remakes were so good, you know? And again, I'm really wanting to, like, I was actually thinking about it too. Like, I want to get to a point where I can play/stream Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I might just wait until I get a PS5. Because of, again, the whole Yuffie content. I feel like that might be kind of cool to stream too. No, I'm bad. I'm new at the lingo. I've only been on Twitch for 5 months already. I'm only 26. Makes me feel old. Yo, dude. I mean, I'm 26 as well, man. It happens, man. It happens. All right, so we're gonna go up here. How much further do we need to go? Is this the elevator that was down at the beginning of the island? 20 and I feel 18 for real. Like, again, for real. Like, sometimes, like, it's just hard to, like, actually act your age, because, like, what defines, like, acting your age? Metal, I hope you are doing well. I've been keeping well too. I have a message from my partner. Mega. For the both of us, we hope you for success. The old games were 40, the new ones are 60. That's just because, so it could be the main reason why, Stu, is due to inflation, man. Paisley due to inflation. Because, like, the general pop, it seems like currency's kind of, like, you know, getting less every, you know, year, just because inflation's a thing. And the cost of living goes up too. Minimum wages in the States, and I believe even the world, has been going up too. So generally, the more money that's readily available, people can, like, you know, make them more expensive. That's why controllers, everything has been getting more expensive. Because, like, I remember, like, back when, like, you could buy GameCube controllers. I believe GameCube controllers are like, what, 20 bucks? Now a PS4 controller run you like 60. Again, I know they're wireless, but the cost of living is going up. Inflation's a thing. So yeah, that's mainly the main reason why, Stu. But to be fair, I agree. Some of the games they do remake, I feel would probably be better at like a $40 price tag versus 60. Like Breath of the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, which I loved, by the way. Such a good remake. I think $40 would probably be a better price point than that than 60, but I love Nintendo. They remade one of my favorite games, so I'm just going to go for it anyway. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze should have been 60. Dude, that's why you buy the Wii U version for like $5 and just go from there, man. But like, are you referring to the Switch version too? But I mean, Donkey Kong, it has like, what, a dedicated fan base, right? Oh, I forgot to switch out Ursa Ring. That's fine. That's fine. But yes, let me actually make a note to raid Josiah's bad. But if anything, Josiah is never bad. Alright, so... Bam, 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 bam. Should probably make stuff more official. Alright, Edgel. Ooh, Lantern. Yo, Stu. Here's another one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Lantern. Like, every time I see a Lantern, I just smile. It's just such a cool looking Pokemon. It's so adorable. Again, I pretty much love Johto. If I could actually be, like, you know, in any Pokemon game, I would probably choose anyone that allows me to go to Johto. So, again, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, let's go. But then again, some of those are actually pretty cool, too. Because, again, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Gold and Silver are the only games where you can explore 2 full regions. Like, I know in Gold and Silver, I'm sorry, Diamond and Pearl, if you do the Cynthia Arceus event, you go to the Sinjoh Ruins, which is like a place in between Johto and Sinnoh. But come on, just give us another game where you go to a second region, please. Oh, dude, definitely God tier. Definitely some of the best Pokemon games ever, in my personal opinion. And the fact that they also give you the ability to have a Pokemon follow you the entire time is amazing. Like, it's one of the main reasons why I still have my Heart Gold from launch date. Never gonna get rid of that thing. WWE Race, just port the old version of the Switch. I'll drop 60 easily. I mean, I still have my cop. Well, actually, no, that way I can stream it. So yeah, Nintendo, drop it. Just drop it, man. I would totally buy it again, just so I can stream it for all of you lovely people. That way you get to see me just fangirling over my favorite Pokemon game in the entire franchise. Plus, you also get to face off against the previous protagonist. It's an amazing game. Lickitung. Alright, I don't want Edgelord to die, so I'm just gonna use a Hyper Potion. Yeah, Hyper Potion, let's go. Yes. Yes! I mean, Nintendo, you gave us the idea of, you also gave us the idea of having, Pokemon Unite. Why couldn't we just do this, like, just, like, porting over old Pokemon games? I bet I just took my game and Soul... Wait, oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Was it Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Oof, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Is there any reason why he did that? Because, like, again, those games, like, they fetch a heavy price. Like, if you go to eBay and find an authentic copy, they run you a good amount. Like, I think they're most in, like, they'll be, like, 70 to 80 bucks for, like, an authentic copy. Not like a reproduction copy. Can we capture it? Yeah, dude, for real. Like, last I checked, I saw a bunch of sold listings on eBay for an authentic copy with, like, the game cartridge and everything in the case for, like, 80 bucks. People really want that game. 80 bucks. But, I mean, the thing is, the game is... There's so much content. Even if I really wanted it, I would drop 70 to 80 bucks for it. I don't think I'd go any higher than that, though. Because I can always just play my copy of Gold if I really wanted to, too. Can we also talk about how great the fact that Gold and Silver were, especially with some of the glitches that you can exploit, that if you really wanted to, you could exploit? Because, again, with Pokemon Gold and Silver, and Crystal, but it's much harder to do, you can clone Pokemon, you can clone items, and if you do it right, you can actually start the entire game with all 3 starters without a second Game Boy or game card. It's amazing. Did Nintendo drop Polar Pokemon games in the eShop 3DS like $10 a piece? Yes, they did. They did. They dropped red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and crystal. I pretty much bought them all. Actually, no, I bought red, and then I bought crystal and gold. Why can't I do that for the Switch? I don't know, man. Nintendo is... I don't understand, man. I really don't. Yo, KC, welcome back, dude. It's always good to see you. I mean, it would just be such an easy money maker for them. They'd have, like, really no work to do besides porting it over. And I'm pretty sure that they can easily make some kind of, like, you know, software or something to easily have those games run on that on the Nintendo Switch. Who is your favorite starter? Ooh, that's a hard one, dude. Mudkip's top tier. Not even memeing. Mudkip is seriously top tier. I really like Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur. Fight me. Especially after watching Detective Pikachu, Bulbasaur definitely, like, you know, earned a spot in my heart for sure. Tell you what, what I'll actually do is I'll just go through all the starters for every generation, tell you which one my favorite out of 3 are. So for Gen 1, I'd say Bulbasaur at this point. Gen 2, I would probably say Totodile. Totodile for sure. Then Cyndaquil, but again, I love Gen 2 starters anyway. Gen 3, Mudkip. Gen 4, so with Gen 4, it's probably my least favorite starter group, but I think Turtwig is pretty cool. Gen 5, that's like Oshawott, Tempig, and Snivy, right? I would probably say Oshawott. Gen 6, what is Gen 6? Gen 6 would be, we call it Lickitung. Gen 6 would be X and... No, it's not X and Y. I don't remember Gen 6. So I'm just going to skip over to X and Y. So with X and Y, I really did enjoy Froakie. Froakie was awesome. Gen 8, so Sun and Moon. All that's adorable. And Gen 9, I went with Sobble. But then again, Gen 9, like the most recent gens, like their starters are pretty cool. Like I almost went with Grookey just because he's a drummer. Yeah, Casey, in this game, you steal shadow Pokemon from people who kidnap Pokemon and made them shadow. So you steal them back. That's the entire point of the game, really. Just so I don't forget. Let's switch it with Ash Blossom. Yeah, this is like the only game where they encourage you to steal because you're stealing it back. So if you ever want to play Pseudo Team Rocket like a vigilante, this game has got you covered, my dude. And don't worry, Uncle Ira will understand that you're doing it for the greater good. Man, missing this game. Dude, you're totally fine, man. You're totally fine. I play this game like once a week, so it's all good, man. What if you're the bad person? I mean, there's actually a bunch of theories, like if you're actually like the antagonist in this game, but I don't think it's actually true. Pokemon Xenoverse starters are some of the coolest designs I've ever seen. I gotta check it out. I definitely gotta check it out. There's probably an enemy you're gonna drop from the ceiling. If you steal from the thief, does that really make you a good guy? Ooh. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right, so I can't say yes on that one, dude. Shilana's Grass and Fairy, Trish out as Fire. Oh, they made a new type, Fire and Sound. I'm probably gonna go for the Water Dragon, dude. That sounds really cool. That sounds really dope. But I'll have to check out the designs and like what it actually like, you know, goes, and you just go from there. Yo, Casey, thank you so much for the 1 bit. I greatly appreciate that, dude. Your shot looks like a baby Lugia. But it doesn't evolve in Lugia, right? But Fire and Sound type, that just seems super interesting. I do like it, though, when they make the types, like the starters dual types, you know? So, Stu, Pokemon Xenoverse is a fan-made game. So this fan-made game has a bunch of, has a new Pokemon type, which is Sound. But if I remember reading correctly or hearing correctly, wasn't Game Freak thinking about implementing Pokemon Acid Sound type? Like, I think I remember reading that they were actually considering it. Fun joke. A college professor was talking about the English language, saying two no's means yes in English, saying two no. I already read that. Was talking about saying two no's means yes in English, but no one does not. But nowhere does two positives mean no. A student in the back of the class said, oh, yeah, right, in response. Love it. That's great. Unfortunately, I kind of butchered it because I had to read it a few times because I'm pretty tired, but I appreciate you, Rogue. Dude, I'm very sleepy. I'm very sleepy, man. Sound is strong against fairy, flying, water, but weak to dragon. Okay. That actually kind of makes sense. That actually does kind of make sense in the typing. Except for fairy, but I guess it kind of makes sense because fairy needs to have some other, like, you know, disadvantages against it. Because I think fairy is actually a pretty strong type, especially at launch, because it had very little weaknesses. And it can easily destroy dragons. The music's a bit loud, Stu. I can lower it for you then. We got like we got about roughly around 10 minutes or so, but I can lower for the rest of it if it helps. Sleeping is bad. No, dude, I would, again, I feel like everything would be solved if I can go to, like, if I could just force my body to fall asleep at, like, 12 and wake up feeling refreshed around 7 to 7:30, that would solve a ton of my problems for real. But unfortunately, it's just not that simple, you know? My wife can fall asleep insanely easy, but unfortunately, I just can't. What is sleep? It's apparently a myth where you actually go to bed, like you go to sleep and you restore, like you just feel restored and refreshed once you wake up. It's something I haven't really encountered in the last 15 years of my life. Ooh, Scyther. Unfortunately, I can't get a Scizor because it involves trading. And I don't have a Game Boy connector cable or anything like that, so that's kind of out of the bag. What is bed? That's also another great question, too. I'll have to come back to you on that one. I've lasted the average 5 to 6 of the last 25 to 30 years. Dang. I mean, you could, like, again, some people, like, apparently there's a type of, like, there's people who are called the sleepless elite who can totally do that. But I know from, like, especially, like, when I work out and stuff like that, like, if I go to work, or if I, like, you know, finish a workout and I don't, like, sleep well the following day, I feel so much more drained. My body still feels thrashed. And also, like, for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it's just me or for anybody else, too, but if I don't sleep for, like, sometimes I'll just, like, go through an entire 40 hours without sleeping, I get insanely hungry. Like, my hunger is just off the radar. Like, my appetite's insane. Yo, Saiyan Teacher, welcome back to the stream, dude. It's good to see you. Sleep takes a third of your life. Dude, Casey, that's actually true. Yeah, dude. One thing I've actually kind of thought about trying to do was actually, like, learn how to lucid dream so you can actually get the most out of your sleep. Because, again, that's a third of your life, so you can do something with it. That'd be pretty cool. And I've actually been looking up certain things where you can actually, like, you know, learn how to do stuff in your sleep. Don't mind me, I'm just casually reviving my Ash Blossom before Circus goes off the handle. I'm also giving him a Hyper Potion, let's go. Hunger and zombie relatable. I just need less, I figure. I mean, they're, like, yeah, a lot of people can get away with it that much as well. I just know, especially, like, when I'm doing, like, a heavy workout, it just does not work out well. If you want to hear what the lucid dreaming is like, ask me sometimes, I can talk to these. Ooh, dude, that is awesome. We definitely have to talk about that for sure. Because, like, I knew about lucid dreaming before Inception became a thing. It was just something that always, like, you know, kind of got me curious. Because, like, the problem with me, like, if I ever become conscious about my dreams and my sleep, I wake up, like, almost right away. And I'm like, fuck, we were almost there, boys. We have a timer ball. Timer ball actually might be useful for Chansey. Had so many ideas and stories, Justin. Seriously, Casey, it's insane. Like, it's insane. You get some of your, like, I've gotten some of my best ideas for, like, songs or just stuff like that from either dreaming or just, like, daydreaming. Like, it's like, you know where you get to the point, like, where you're, like, daydreaming to the point where it's, like, almost like a full-on, like, just falling asleep? Like, again, some of those are just, like, really powerful. Little known fact about lucid dreaming, there are different levels of lucidity where you have control over more or less of the dream. I mean, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense because I'm assuming it might be like, depending on like what state of sleep, like what state you're in, could determine how much control you do have or not. I believe, right? I could just be, I could be saying this and like Rogue is just like, more. Control self, control of others, control the world plus more, yeah. I mean, that'd be like, I would just love to just be able to just get more out of like, I mean, like maybe just like playing guitar, working on music, I guess, because like I've gotten to the point where if I hear like a certain chord, I can be like, oh yeah, this is probably a B flat chord or something like that, but I've also like learned that, using your mind to do certain things can have like an interesting placebo effect. Like, I'll mention this, like it's not the same, but it's also kind of like similar, but there was a study where people were actually learning how to play piano using a real piano, and then there was another group who were just like using like their minds and just think about trying to learn how to play piano. And apparently the two groups were like, you know, under the same like, you know, syllabus and stuff like that. And those who did use a piano, did not use a piano to learn how to play piano, had very similar, if not the same type of like progression. It's crazy. Your mind is a very powerful thing. A very powerful thing. Ooh, we caught Chansey. Let's go. Yes, the world will be Riku. I mean, think of it this way, Stu. I'm pretty sure that Riku already knows how to lucid dream, man. I'm pretty sure Riku can lucid dream. Like yesterday when I was trying to actually eat dinner, he literally climbed on top of my lap and just slept. And he was like literally like, you know, and like 30 minutes later, he was actually like, you know, like kicking and like, you know, whatever stuff like that, and just like dreaming, I'm assuming. It was actually kind of adorable, not gonna lie. Before I forget, I said this like almost an hour ago. We're gonna give Houndoom a flamethrower. Because again, it's just... Ooh. I could also give it to... No, we'll give it to we'll give it to Edgelord, because Edgelord has the buff from him also being a fire type. And again, Ember's just not doing anything right now. I tried to get a video, or even just a picture of it, but he would not let me get my phone from my pocket. You should totally, dude. Because cats generally are not that, for cats, older cats, like, they don't need a lot of maintenance and attention, but kittens definitely do. Like, I severely underestimated how much attention I would have to give Riku. I'm gonna give Altaria... No... It might be a better chance to give it to somebody else. Because Altaria, if I use Earthquake while Altaria's in the game, then he won't be affected by it, so we'll actually hold off on that. But dude, if you can totally get a cat, dude, again, they're super cool. I'm starting to realize that I'm more of a cat person than dogs. But then again, dogs are still pretty cool. I think it just really depends on the type of dog and stuff like that, you know? But all right. And I need a pigeon. Birds are pretty interesting. Birds would definitely be pretty interesting for sure. I wouldn't be able to get any type of like birds or anything like that because we already have cats and bearded dragons. And I'm pretty sure the bearded dragons would not be happy if we got birds. So that's going to be a hard no for me. If I were to have the opportunity of getting any type of like animal, I would probably try to get a hedgehog. Hedgehogs just seem really cool. My apartment is not pet friendly. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What if you got like something that's like in a cage or something? Does that make it any better? Or no? Like, does that mean you can't have like a goldfish or anything like that? Because I mean, that definitely is a pet, technically, at the end of the day. But let me get this raid going for Josiah, because he did redeem Guide the Raid, which is something that he doesn't really, never really gets really used. So I'm actually kind of cool to see it's actually being used. Don't care. Want new kittens. I mean, dude, hopefully you can get to a new location where they do give you access to that stuff, because that'd just be really cool, man. When the apartment bans goldfish now, yikes. But I would say we actually got pretty... I don't know, I feel like we didn't get that far, but we kind of did, I guess, in Pokemon XD. I mean, we're getting closer to the end thing, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. I need a guinea pig and a capybara. There you go. Next Friday looks like the finale. I mean, I'm hoping so. Because I think it'd be pretty cool if we kind of move on to like a different type of retro game. I mean, I love Pokemon, but it would be kind of cool to do something different. But yeah, let's give Josiah's Bad a rate. It looks like he's doing just chatting, or might be playing like the new Friday like music game. But we'll definitely give him a rate, some show support. I'll be hanging on the chat just a little bit, just before I go to bed. But yeah, the next stream is going to be Duel Links, which will be Sunday. I don't believe the ban list taking effect yet, but we can definitely talk and discuss about that as well, especially like the changes they have made to it. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Love you too, Circus. I appreciate you. And thank God I don't have to worry about you coming up to my house with a gun because we revived Ash Blossom within those 30 seconds. The new Friday music game. There's like a music game going on. I think it's called like Friday Funky or something like that. But everybody have a great rest of your night. Let's get this raid going for Josiah. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next stream. Stay safe, stay awesome, and stay cool.